Yeah, welcome back, my people, good and amazing people. So today's video is one of the rawest, realest, most honest breakdown I have ever done, because in this YouTube channel we are talking about realities. We will understand why both Marwa and Davy Jr. hate Gintu. I say that if Gintu used to work for Marwa, Ernesto was there, Mogesi was there, and they were chased out. And these are neighbors. What about a villager boy like me who just come from next village here? I'll be chased like a mongrel. Him that how do you address the driver as someone who does? He's not even a human. Yeah. So that is showing that Maro has a lot of pride. And one thing that I like about Gintu, Gintu is not even threatened. He's passing where they're passing. He's passing near the road that they are passing, going to their premise. But you will never see Marwa next to maybe almost near Gintu's premise. You never see David Jr. near to Gintu's premise. But Gintu does that. So that is the real truth. The raw truth. The unfiltered truth. Why both Marwa and David Jr. hate Gintu today. Not for what he did, but for what he represents. Gintu represents confidence, independence, honesty, influence. So some people don't hate you with what you do. They hate you because you can't be controlled. Yeah, good and blessing people. Welcome back to this amazing YouTube channel. Remember, this is a reality show. This is a reality channel where we speak things the way they are. So for those who are coming across this YouTube channel, I call myself Maxwell Lumumba Africa, and Africa to the world. So for those who are coming around for the first time, make sure that you subscribe, like, share to other people so that actually we can really engage. Make sure you leave a very sweet comment, or both positive and negative comment is really appreciated. So stay tuned as we progress in this YouTube channel. And remember, we have some out there. Don't skip and watch this video till the end of these videos. So stay tuned. So there is a lot of change as compared to the last video that I did in this house. Remember, we have just painted the house, and it is really looking very nice, very good. Yeah, very good. This is a kitchen that was brown in color. At least now it is now satisfying, because as compared the way it was initially. Remember, we have not started, we don't cook in this compound, so we have not started making everything in the kitchen, because the budget that we have, we don't even have a budget for it. Even this other room looks very good. This is where Hashem sleeps, and it looks very good. And even at that wall, yeah, remember this wall was like brown in color, like all of it. At least now we only have some small patches of brown color, but at least there is a positive change that we can actually say something good has been really happening to that side. And here outside, as always, early in the morning, cleaning. This is the compound where I'm hosted, so this is cleaning. So remember, this chair was at that kitchen, so we had to remove it, and we are going to destroy it because we don't see it important, because somebody can't really sit from this point here. So that's the reason why we have to remove it from that house, because it has no benefit. So it is destroyed, and we are now left with two chairs that still, those chairs are very old, and I don't know what you can do. Let me show you the chairs. So when I'm talking about the chairs, one of it is here. This chair is here, very old. Another chair is here, very much old, because this was a leather chair, and now it is fully destroyed. Even the coating, everything is really destroyed. so it doesn't have that appealing sight or that alluring sight. But you can see it even looks like a chair. We just put some pillows here, and the only chair that we are left with that you can say it is better off, it is this one, at least for that. Yeah, and that is, and from there is where we put our things, yeah, especially for the brushes, maybe something. We don't have a lot of things, so most of the things we put them from this point. So this is like our table in this room. So we mambo ni pole pole, everything has to go with a baby step, and that is how we transform, and that is how we make a difference. So let me just show you how the chicks are really enjoying the site that we had migrated them, because initially we used to live with them in this kitchen. So these chicks, they are now fully migrated to this point. Yeah, remember guys, I was doing some Atara cleaning here. At least this place looks good as compared to the first time, yeah. So that means I've really done something really satisfying, which is really good, yeah, because at least this place doesn't look dumpy anymore. And every day I have to remove these droppings, yeah. Like now overnight they already dropped here, so I'll be removing these fecal matters from these from their housing, as we try to see how we can really change the environment for these animals, because we really need to change the environment of these animals. That is my prayers. And let us support each other, let us make it actually done, yeah? So these good chicks over here, they sleep now from that point, yeah, and they have really defecated. A lot of fecal matters are here, so this is where they're sleeping as per now. So like now we want to do cleanness from that side, so that means that's why we have just brought them outside here, so that cleanness, everything is going to work out. Shem, morning.
Morning.
Yeah.
Good morning, people.
Today you look down.
Yeah?
What is happening? You really look down. You have not got the bed that you are requesting for.
Man.
Yeah. You really look down. I don't know what is happening. Is everything okay?
Everything is okay.
Yeah.
I just want to finish this thing early in the morning.
Yeah, early in the morning. So cleanness has to go on every morning.
For the chicks to survive.
Yeah. Yeah, cleanness is very good for the survival of the chicken.
You don't need all that medicine. Just cleanness.
Yeah, cleanness, because hygiene. You know, hygiene is the one that predisposes chicks, animals to diseases. So when cleanness is maintained, everything becomes very good. So hygiene, number one, so as to eradicate disease. And biosecurity. Even biosecurity really plays a vital role when it comes to disease management, which is something very good, yeah? Do you have something to tell the camera?
The camera?
Yeah.
Yo guys, soon I'm opening my YouTube channel, so be ready to subscribe, to join, to share, to like, everything. But for now, follow Max. Let's enjoy and be positive always on your comments, man.
Yeah. That's it, yeah. Shem wants to open a YouTube channel, so yeah, that is a good movement, because a lot of people now are opening YouTube channel. At least for YouTube makes a good change, yeah. It actually inspires the people, yeah. For those who maybe are meeting here for the first time, this is the guy that has hosted me in this compound, this beautiful compound that you see here. So yes, everything that we are doing just to change this homestead. So that is how things are really happening. So after here, I'm going to do some other good videos. Remember, here's where we speak the realities, yeah. And this place, so I'm checking this, there is a lot of litters here. This is the dumping site for the time being, yeah, for manure. So because maybe in future we are going to go organic, yeah. So this is where we dispose everything. And this is where I was supposed to construct a kitchen coop, but there is a change in place, yeah, because I see that this housing it can help accommodate somebody in future. I don't want to destroy it, maybe putting even it has stayed here for more than 10 years. But future, you never know about future. So maybe in the near future, maybe I'll be constructing my house here. Then I stay from here, shame to be staying from there. And that is how maybe it will be happening. So this place, it seems that I've actually changed the plan. So I'm trying to assemble some funds so that I can build kitchen. Actually, I'm going to show us where I'm supposed to build a chicken coop. So we have some beautiful rabbits here. Yeah, we need to feed them. We need to give them something to feed on. They seem to be very hungry. So every morning we have to feed them so that they eat. And the bigger chicken, it is opening. So the other chickens sleep from this place. They sleep over there. Those big chicken, yeah. These ones, where are they? These ones. This chicken here, they sleep from that end. And this is the way they look like. Others, I think others are there. They've gone to take some ticks from the animal, like this one. Yeah, the early bird catches the worm. So the earlier you get up is the time that you'll be feeding on this thing. Yeah. So guys, as we are going to digest any other thing that is really happening in the village, remember that in this YouTube channel we talk things the way they are. So that means that here we speak on the reality. We are not cornering, yeah. We just go straight to the point, with no intimidation, with no threats. So we have to stick to it, guys. Yeah. So stay tuned as we dive deep, guys. Yeah, welcome back, my people, good and amazing people. So today's video is one of the rawest, realest, most honest breakdown I have ever done. Because in this YouTube channel, we are talking about realities. When you talk about realities, some people see them that you have just entered their life, so they start calling you negative reaction. But those people taking it positively, they know that this is how things are working here in the village. So, we are talking about a man who walked into someone's life as a friend, gave support, motivated, stood with the people when they were very low, and someone who ended up being the most hated name by two brothers. When we're talking about the two brothers, that is MARWA on one side and DAVY Jr. on the other side, then we remain with the real G in the middle. So this is not a joke. This is not about chasing. The way people say that, this is not about cloud chasing. This is not fake beef. This is real tension, real emotion, real damn pain. So this video is not for the weak-hearted. This video is not for those who want a sugar-coated story. I'm giving you exactly what many are thinking but too scared to say. So sit down, relax, buckle up. By the time we finished this video, we will understand why both MARWA and DAVY Jr. hate GINTU. Keep deepening every single day, and I'll be telling us various reasons why they don't want GINTU. So stay tuned. For those who are coming across this YouTube channel for the first time, make sure that you subscribe, like, comment, share to other people so that we can learn a lot of things. Let us keep on engaging. If positive, if negative, let us keep on engaging, because this is what actually keeps us for survival. And make sure that you watch this video till the end so that we get to know how things happen. And I'm just coming live from my hosted room. People know that Kameza. You see that table over there? People know it. So this is my hosted house from the time that I was chased out of where I used to rent. Now I'm just starting life over. And thanks for those who are really supporting me so that to make to make sure that I rise again, because together we shall rise. So let me just start by digesting who is Gintu and why does he matter. Because let us start with the basics, because some people pretend not to know Gintu, who Gintu is. So Gintu is not just some random guy. He's not just a passerby that you're just passing, you get somebody is passing there, you say that this is Gintu. He's someone who came into the picture at a time when MARWA family was full of chaos. Because from the reactors video, everything, you can digest how MARWA's family were in a lot of chaos, in a lot of confusion, in a lot of drama. He supported, he advised, he motivated, he gave ideas, he connected dots. So, you know, sometimes I usually sit down and ask myself that we have those subscribers who actually they talk something that doesn't even make sense, that go to, I don't know, go to this, maybe you can get a job. I usually ask myself that if Gintu used to work for MARWA, Ernesto was there, Mogesi was there, and they were chased out, and these are neighbors. What about a villager boy like me who just come from next village here? I'll be chased like a mongrel because I don't deserve to be there, because there is nobody who will be speaking for me. Even the other person who was working on the horses was chased out. Actually was told not to go there, who I am, so that I can go kick somebody else, so that I can get favors. I actually don't work in such a way. So it was a type of guy you call when you are losing direction. And when you see the projects that Gintu started at the villa, those projects are not even proceeding right now. They are all stagnated. They are not moving the way they are supposed to move. No fish, everything dried up. I don't know, something that they were calling fish pond, I don't know, now it is now snakes and frogs staying there. That is something that was full of fortune, full of venture, tremendous project that people can even survive from those real projects. Yeah, but look at the other side of Gintu. Yeah, Gintu was starting projects in MARWA's premise, doing fish pond, doing it. When you go back to the Gintu's fish pond, that is the project that is running, those projects are running up to now. So that says that Gintu is not even the problem. Yeah, and that's where actually, because he was a type of guy when you call when losing direction. So, and that's where the first problem started. So when you become the voice someone listened to, the person who used to control them started feeling threatened. That's the root cause. Because look at the people that were working with Gintu by then. They were not at ease. They were seeing that where is Gintu, even the channel is growing rapidly, because you know Gintu has a lot of vigor when speaking to people. He's very honest. He's very composed, very intellectual. That makes him stand out from the rest. And why MARWA started feeling threatened? Let's be brutal honest here. MARWA is a man of pride. For those who have met MARWA, that is a man of pride. Look at yesterday's video, the way he was commanding the driver. Even I was trying to, you know, when I go to MARWA's channel, the only thing I go there is just to read the comments. People are really talking negative about him, that how do you address the driver as someone who he's not even a human. Yeah, so that is showing that MARWA has a lot of pride. A man who actually loves being the center of attention. Yeah, he likes to be the person who has to say that, and he's a man who loves being the boss. Look at how he addresses himself. He calls himself the boss, and he likes when people are addressing him as the boss. So he used to being the one who is giving orders, the one guiding his sibling, the one controlling every narrative around the family. That is MARWA. Yeah, and suddenly, boom, here came a man that we call Gintu. Calm, confident, intelligent, and strategic. The way I say that when GINTU was in Marwa's premise, everything was running very well. Yeah, someone who doesn't beg for clout, someone who doesn't kiss us, someone who can't be manipulated. That alone is enough to piss off a man who wants full control. And that is why GINTU stands out. So the hate didn't start openly, it started quietly. A look here, a comment there, a passive aggressive job, a sarcastic laugh. These small things build up into volcano. And the day that GINTU erupted, they knew that this was learning a volcano without eruption. But when it erupted, everybody, every individual was really scared about GINTU. And you know, before even this, GINTU and DAVY Jr. had bonded very well. For those who they don't know history about DAVY Jr. and GINTU. Now look about the second brother, DAVY Jr. DAVY Jr. was the struggling one, the lost one, the confused one. He was trying to find himself, trying to escape the shadow of his brother, trying to build something of his own. And guess what? Who showed up? GINTU. He didn't judge him. He didn't bully him. He didn't pressure him. He supported him like a man who supposed another man. So the bond threatened even Marwa naturally, because now DAVY Jr. had someone to listen to, someone else to trust, someone else giving him the confidence that he never had. And when you give a man confidence, you automatically become a target to everyone who wanted his weak. And that brought to what we call the power struggle. Because so let's cut the bullshit. This is a power struggle, and that is what is being manifested there. Marwa wants dominance. He wants to dominate everything where he does, what he does. DAVY wants independence. GINTU gave DAVY independence. So automatically, in Marwa's eye, GINTU is equals to threat. So GINTU is equal to threat. That's the equation. And the moment that David started thinking for himself, the moment that he started saying no, the moment that he started taking actually advice from someone else, Marwa ego was really clashed. And you know what people do when their ego is hurt? They find someone to blame, someone to attack, someone to hate, and the person became it's GINTU. And through this rotation, yeah, this cycle, you get that there's something that is pioneering these. On one hand, these are donations, jealous, fan support. Actually, there is where now the hatred now comes very concentrated, because here's where the hate turned into fire. Yeah, when fan actually started choosing sides, it became war. People started donating to maybe DAVY. People started praising him. People started saying that he is one humble, more genuine, more natural. Marwa didn't like that. He not even bit. And who did they credited for DAVY growth? It is GINTU. And that is always GINTU. So there is nothing that pisses off a content creator more than being overshadowed by someone they considered small or irrelevant. That also can create lifetime beef, and that's what we can actually witness. So let us talk about DAVY's shift against GINTU, because now their twist is this damn story, because it is not just Marwa who hates GINTU today. Even DAVY turned on him. Why? Not because GINTU wronged him, not because he insulted him, not because of betrayal, because of one painful thing that we call the influence. And you know, when the influence You know the power of influence. There is a lot of pressure, fear, control. People around Davy family, environment, and fear of being isolated pushed him away from the one man who supported him. David didn't just want to be seen as a traitor. David didn't want to fight with his brother. Never wanted. Actually, David wanted to maintain peace. And even if it meant cutting off someone who helped him. And then, that's how you ended up in a situation where both brothers hate the same man for different reasons. And now what you can see, the hate is now becoming personal. Because at this point, the hate is no longer logical, it's emotional, it is personal, it is childish, it is ego-driven. Marwa hates Gintu because he sees him as a threat to his dominance. Davy hates Gintu because he fears being seen as disloyal. Neither of them hate him based on truth. It's all feelings that keep getting deeper and deeper with time. And that is what the real situation is. And when you see the way Matiko, let's say when Gintu got this Matiko's project, Davy never felt at ease. He looked very disturbed, uncomfortable, because where you are just, you knew very well that you are going to obtain some goodies from here, it is being stopped. It really sucked Davy. And there is a reason why this hate is not ending very soon. This is a story which is far from over. In fact, hate will continue growing because no one wants to admit they were wrong. Davy does not want to admit that it's wrong. Marwa, through the pride, through the how he takes himself like a boss, he doesn't want to admit that it's wrong. So that's why I'm telling you that this hate won't be ending very soon. No one wants to look small. Marwa wants to always be at the top. Davy wants to see himself at the top. And that's why I'm telling you that it will never end very soon. No one wants to apologize. When you see yourself as a sugar, that you can't go and apologize, because these are friends, they used to be friends, they have worked together, and no one of them is looking that is going to apologize. So that means really show that everybody is boasting about himself. No one wants peace. It makes them look weak. You never tell Marwa to go and search pins from Gintu. You never get David Jr. going search peace from Gintu, and vice versa. Gintu will never go ask for peace, because everyone sees himself as great. So the internet keeps fueling the fire, and when the fuel is burning, some people like us actually we get motivated, because now we have even content on what to talk on. So when the fire is burning, let the fire burn. So fans keep choosing sides, and that is what now. So the fans, even they're divided. Any mess you do, the fans start talking, because you see now, when you look at comment nowadays, apart from those snitchy people that goes into Gintu's channel, then goes to start talking about shit, maybe there are some things that they don't even bring sense. When some fans are commenting in Gintu's channel, you get that somebody is telling Gintu that stop, I don't know, comparing yourself like this. Those are just comparisons that somebody is making. But go look at David Jr., go look at Marwa's YouTube on the comment section. You see that this one you're not doing right, this is the way to do. Yet it is full of comments that touches you directly. Not referring to people that don't compare. No. Yeah. And when fans keep on choosing sides, the reality are being shown. And that's the truth. Pride is bigger than the truth. That is what I can really tell people. And until these men sit down and talk like adults, the hate for Gintu will continue deepening. And one thing that I like about Gintu, Gintu is not even threatened. He's passing where they're passing. He's passing near the road that they're passing going to their premise. But you will never see MARWA next to maybe almost near Gintu's premise. You never see Davy Jr. near to Gintu's premise. But Gintu does that. So that is the real truth. The raw truth. The unfiltered truth. Why both MARWA and Davy Jr. hate Gintu today. Not for what he did, but for what he represents. Gintu represents confidence, independence, honesty, influence. So some people don't hate you with what you do. They hate you because you can't be controlled. And that is what I can really see why these people fear Gintu. You never place Gintu one-on-one with David Jr. side by side. Gintu will outweigh him immediately. So all these people feel very threatened. And that is the reality. So let us digest this, because we are in Team Gintu to stay, because this is one of the people that has a lot of honest, no cornering in Gintu's premise. That's why I'm even happy being in that team. Not because of pride, not because of anything, but because I need to grow. So thank you for watching. See the next video. Goodbye for now. Let us meet in the next episode. Guys, I really appreciate for your time. Stay tuned. Let us subscribe, like, comment, and everything. Goodbye for now. Till we meet in the next episode. Goodbye, guys.